Hello everyone, my name is Lilia and I would like to share my story of how I lost my job because I did not take the COVID vaccine. So 3 months ago I got hired at a plant nursery and I was super excited because this was my first paid job for plant related stuff. I did some volunteer work and I had other jobs that were not plant related, but this one was my first job. It was plant related and I was super excited. And this job does have a three month probation period. And throughout these 3 months, I was working really hard to show them that I'm very passionate about plants and that I am a good fit for this job, all that stuff. So in these 3 months, I was answering phone calls, I was doing the register, I was taking care of the plants, everything they asked me to do. And about my second month into it, the manager sent out emails saying that they wanted 100% vaccinated staff and to get vaccinated because you want everyone to be safe around you, especially young children and elderly and all that. So when I saw that email, I immediately knew that my job position was at risk. So a few weeks or so after that email that was sent out to all the staff by the manager, I received a personal email from the manager asking if I am getting vaccinated. I told her no, I am not getting vaccinated. So instead of replying back to my email where it's going to be recorded, recorded as in you'll be able to see what she wrote, she decided to call me. She called me. She said, do you realize how serious COVID is? And why aren't you taking the vaccine? She made me feel like a very horrible person for not taking the vaccine. I explained to her my reasoning of why I'm not taking the vaccine, and I asked her if it'll be an issue when it comes to my employment there because I'm not taking the vaccine. She said, I don't know. So that was already a sign that, yeah, I'm probably gonna get laid off. But a week or two later, after that, she cut my hours like crazy. She hired a new person. I remember that day when I walked into work and I saw one of the supervisors walking around with another person, and she introduced me to him, and I knew right away that he was my replacement. After I saw the schedule, it was confirmation that he was given my hours, and he has very little experience in gardening. I'm not trying to boast or anything, but I've been gardening all my life, and I graduated this month as a horticulture major at a college. I got my associate's degree, which was a big accomplishment because I am not a school person, but yeah, that's besides the point. I'm very confident in my plant knowledge and my skills for plants. I have my own garden. I grow lots of fruits and vegetables and house plants, herbs, all that stuff. So after she did that, I messaged her. I asked her, is there a reason why you dwindled my hours? She said, well, don't you know that it's an on-call part-time position and yada yada, and it's unsteady. And I'm like, well, when I was getting hired, the supervisors that I was speaking to, they said I will have a set schedule every week, and the on-call part is optional, where on other days where I'm not scheduled, they will call me, and it's up to me if I want to accept or decline the offer of the job. And she just like went around that, beat around the bush when I told her that. And I asked her, I was like, oh, okay, thanks, you know, playing dumb kind of thing. And so, oh, thanks. I was just concerned that you cut my hours because I'm not getting vaccinated. And she literally had nothing to say to that. She like avoided it and answered something else, but not that. I was like, okay. So my hours were cut very, very short. I was working maybe 10 hours maximum, even less than that per week, compared to actual part-time. It was like 20 something hours that I had prior to that, up to 20 hours, so maybe 18 plus hours. And now I was getting like 8 to 10, just, yeah. So I got the schedule at the beginning of this week. I believe it was on this Monday. So today's Saturday, the May 22nd. And so I got the email on Monday saying the new schedule is posted, and I checked the schedule, and for next week I'm scheduled 0 hours, right? I'm like, oh wow, the time has come. She scheduled me 0 hours, which means she's probably gonna let me go at this time, and she's gonna take advantage of the 3-month probation period that the job has, to see if you are a good fit for the job, whatever. I was like, it's an INFJ thing, we just know. INFJs. we just know. But anyway, I just knew, and I even posted it on my Instagram. They're like, hey, tomorrow's my last date at work. Well, sorry, let me go a little back. So after the schedule was posted, a few days after that, I got an email from the manager saying that my 3-month probation period has come to an end, and that she wants to talk to me tomorrow, which was today, the 22nd of May, 2021. She wants to talk to me because I'm scheduled from 12 to 5. She wants to talk to me in person and have a chat. I was like, well, I know what chat is going to be about. I was like, oh yeah, sure, no problem. So I already know, she's laying me off. And I even wrote an Instagram post saying it's my last day tomorrow, and it's because I'm getting laid off because I'm not getting vaccinated, and the 3-month probation period is being taken advantage of in this situation. So it's like, okay, it is what it is. And I was thinking optimistic. I was like, hey, I got a lot of experience here, plant related, that I didn't have before when it comes to jobs. And so it was about 15-20 minutes before we closed today at the nursery, and she came in. I ended up recording the conversation for my fiance because I wanted him to hear what happens. Unfortunately, I can't post the conversation on here because it's illegal, and this is California, and I did not ask for her consent. She obviously would not have given her consent for me to record a conversation. So it's a personal video that I'm not gonna be publicizing. Is that a word? Yeah. But I did send it to a few people, and they're like, yeah, she's lying. So basically, she said, oh, let me just say what she was saying. She said, so the 3-month probation period has come to an end, and we believe that retail is not for you. This is me paraphrasing it. Retail is not for you. Customer service is not your strongest suit. And I was like, how so? I'm like, how can I improve upon that? And she literally sat there for a whole minute, in silence. She's like, oh, I'm trying to find the words. And then she would not legit give me a reason of why they were letting me go. The people that I sent the video to, she's like, if it's very obvious they let me go because of me not getting vaccinated. And she was totally lying. When I straight up asked her, I was like, I only have one question. So are you guys And I literally started asking her, I was like, I was just wondering if my medical choice played a role in me being let go. And before I even finished asking that question, she right away was like, oh no, not at all, not at all. You know, I'd say, oh, I was just, you sent out an email saying you want 100% staff vaccinated, and I was that 1%. And she interrupts me again, oh no, not at all, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, I hope so. And I was like, this is very confusing to me. No, I said, this is very vague to me, because she would answer how I'm lacking in my customer service skills. She literally was making stuff up. Just like trying to wing it and make something up of an answer when she legit had no answer. And she was trying to get around the fact that she's laying me off because I'm not vaccinated. But I was like, I'm just trying to understand this whole situation. And she blamed me losing my job on my personality, that I'm not very friendly with people, which is like people that know me. So one of the employees I was working with, we totally connected, and she was so shocked when I told her. I'm like, oh, so I guess today is my last day. She's like, what? I'm like, yeah, the manager like told me she's not extending my probation. I mean, she's not extending my employee period after this probation. She was like shocked. But yeah, I knew this was coming, and I told the manager that, and she's like, yeah, and then she just didn't know what to say. Like, and I wish you guys could hear the conversation. It was just a comedy session, no joke. Yeah, it's very sad that my skills and my experience are not being valued, but what's being valued is if I'm vaccinated or not. So yeah, I just wanted to share this. If this has happened to you, I'm sorry, and I can relate to that, but I am still trusting God in this, and I'm very happy I got experience that I needed, as I said before, and as an INFJ, I knew this was coming, and I accept it as it is. But yeah, 2021 has definitely been interesting. Anyways, yeah. Here's my story. Thanks for coming. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk and coming. Bye.